Hey everybody, this is Kevin McNamara and welcome to the Inspired Healing Podcast. This is a place where we talk about everything from how to change your life to reach your full potential, plant-based diets for healing, how to get out of your comfort zone and become the best human being you can possibly be. We talk about meditation, we talk about having good healthy relationships and everything in between. So please subscribe, share it with your friends and your family, and please support our sponsor, mealfan.com. They are the world's best food delivery and meal preparation service. Their link is in the show notes. Let's go inside and listen to today's episode.
Hey everybody, it's Kev here. Welcome to the Inspired Healing Podcast. I just wanted to talk about today, it's a bit of a carry-on from yesterday, I guess. Yesterday we spoke about just wasting your day and wasting, living in fear overnight, dreading the next day and all that kind of thing. Well, I just wanted to just talk about a quote again from Seneca. He's got some amazing quotes, this guy, from 2,000 years ago, mind you. The quote is, "You want to live, but do you know how to live? You are scared of dying, and tell me, is the kind of life you lead really any different from being dead?" That's pretty powerful. I'll just read that again. You want to live, but do you know how to live? You are scared of dying, and tell me, is the kind of life you lead really any different from being dead? Wow, there's so many of us that are just walking around, and if we died, no one would really notice a lot. Certainly your family and friends would. A lot of people just had no impact in life. A lot of people are just going through the motions, virtually waiting to die. They've got no drive, they've got no meaning, no purpose. And the key is, I was speaking to my brother yesterday, and he's a big DJ here in Melbourne. He plays a lot around Paran, those places, really well known, plays at the Sydney Gay and Lesbian Mardi Gras, and he's one of the big DJs there for that. Really well known. Of course, he's been out of work since this has all kicked in, and he's been a bit low. And I rang him yesterday, and he was at a bit of a loose end, didn't know what to do, and we had a bit of a chat, and I just pointed out a few things to him that he's, there's so much he could be doing. Like I say, he's this huge DJ, really well known, and he's just sort of stopped. And he's let this pandemic just take over his life, and he's sort of a bit stressed and just fearful of the future. So we had a good chat. Anyway, he's come out of it, and the first thing he did was he made a decision to change. He made a decision to change his paradigm. He was living in this life where it was just the pandemic thing. He was just living in fear of that, not making any money. And he just sort of froze like a rabbit in the headlights. So we had a good yak, and at the end of it, he just said, "Right, I'm going to do a podcast, Kev." I said, "Yes, you've got to do one. You've got so much to give the world. Your story is just amazing, and you've got all these experiences. People are waiting to hear that." And so he's got a direction now, and he's got a purpose. Whereas before he was just going through life, and nothing was he was doing nothing. So you've got to find that purpose, you've got to find that meaning. And the first thing you've got to do is take responsibility. It's your life, take responsibility for it. Stop blaming the government, stop blaming COVID, stop blaming your family, your friends, whatever. It's your life, you've got to make the most of it. No one else can do it for you. Really think about that, and if you're in the same boat where you're just sort of going nowhere and thinking, this pandemic's just going to destroy us and blah, 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 well, change that paradigm. Move to another paradigm. Look at the opportunities. I mean, for me, this is the greatest time in history to be alive, because there's so much you can do at home, so much you can learn. We've got this thing called the internet. When Seneca was making these quotes, he never had the internet. He never even had TV. So think about all the things you can do to change your life and change your paradigm. Just look at your thinking. What are you thinking about? And say, okay, hang on. I'm thinking all negative stuff. Let me turn this around. I'm going to start thinking positive stuff and then move from there. But I like that quote because just so many people are just basically, they're no better alive than what they are dead. And that's not being harsh. It's just the way some people are. It's just a fact. They need a rocket up their bum, but they need to take responsibility, first of all, make a decision to change. That's another big key. And then find what it is that your purpose is. Why are you here? Why are you on earth? Are you just here just to make up the numbers and just die? Or are you here to have an impact on the world? And I'm here to tell you, every single person has a story. Every single person can make an impact on the world. They've just got to go and actually do it, make that decision and do it. Take responsibility, make the decision, and then find what it is, find that purpose. What is it? Look at your story, look at your life. Your story needs to be told. People are waiting out in the world who have gone through what you've been through. They've gone through it, and they're going through it, and they need help, and they need your help. So get out there and make an impact on the world. Okay, guys, thanks for listening. Like I say, I love that quote. I'm just going to read it once more because I do actually love that quote, and it makes you think, and if it gets you off your bum and doing stuff, well, that's a great thing. It's a bit of a depressing quote, but it can also be a really inspiring one. So, you want to live, but do you know how to live? You are scared of dying, and tell me, is the kind of life you lead really any different from being dead? If that doesn't motivate you, inspire you, get you off your bum to do something, nothing will. So, COVID is actually great for opportunities and finding my purpose. What can I do? What can I learn? I've got the internet, I've got YouTube. I can learn anything on YouTube. YouTube is just full of free stuff. You can learn language on there, you can learn woodwork, you can learn anything on there. So for me, it's a great thing that it's come along, and it's an opportunity for everybody to learn something new, start a new business, do something new, get out of your comfort zone and do it. Speak to you all tomorrow, guys. Have a great day. Bye-bye.
Well, I really hope you enjoyed that episode of the Inspired Healing podcast. If you did, please share it with your family and your friends. Don't forget to subscribe. And to get your free copy of our brand new book, The Complete Beginner's Guide to Meditation, click on the link below in the show notes. You're going to love it. Everything you need to know about meditation. Thanks for watching. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.